we got Digi versus MBG. MBG called tails. It was heads, so Digi will be home, and I don't think there's a Digi ball in here for some reason. So, yeah, they're auto, so they can't pick up different ball. I'm gonna go with the pizza ball. Fuck it. I don't know if we've seen it this tourney. But let me get a commentator in here. Hello.
Hello.
Uh, you use the... Yep, I think you do.
Yes, I do.
Alright, there's your password.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so Digi versus MBG. Now, MBG came out of this in the group stage 3-2.
Correct. They actually figured out how to crack this Digi team.
So, this is an autopilot as well, so it should play the same, give or take some Pez AI bullshit, but so do you expect MBG to just kind of repeat success here? Maybe even better, since they've had experience with it and maybe know some things better.
Yes, I do expect MBG to actually just repeat what they did in the group stages. But Digi isn't exactly a team we need to underestimate. They did rack up some wins in the group stages against managed teams, if I'm correct. So there's always place for a surprise, but I do give MBG the favor of winning this game.
Yeah, I too would expect it. I mean, it's an auto. It's going to play the exact same way, more or less. I mean, barring again Pez deciding different things, but it's got the same basic style of play. You would expect MBG to be able to know what they're dealing with here. It gives them a great advantage at the very least.
Exactly.
Let's see. I think I need to fix the corners. Yep. There you go. Digi should be good. And MBG, best conditions in. Don't let the Roadhog play. So we're still having the single night.
The eternal Radak. Always plotting.
I mean,
Always
fair.
conniving.
I've seen some shit out of the Roadhog.
The nose is there for a reason, my friend.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna reread the lore. And looks like that's it, actually. F1, F3 is a CF. And Flores is a right back, which already has a better one there, so...
I just noticed the portrait for Reread the Lore.
Oh yeah, poop.
Ah, beautiful. Poop.
An onion.
Also the onion. It's a reference in the original post of the mother. He described this universe as layers upon layers of lore.
Ah, yes,
The
like an ogre.
absolute state.
Ah, yes, like an ogre.
Oh god.
It smells, I get it.
Yeah. Like shite.
I gotta fix these corners. Left back on the left and right back on the right. There you go. Don't let the Roadhog play. So, are you good, MBG, on that? Get the music loaded.
The good old harvesting season.
Yep. What is MBG's best finish? Is it fourth?
Yeah, for.
All right. Well, let's see if they can
Uh,
match that. They got to get into the semis to do so, and they would
yeah,
at
I
least
think.
match it.
Yeah, I think it was back in VGL 10, if I remember correctly.
Was it
Yeah,
10?
VGL 10.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it
wow.
was
All
10.
right. Thought it may have been a little more recent than that, but all right. Like 11 or 12, but...
Yep, VGL 10.
Ah, nice. Was that their first VGL as well?
Uh,
Or is there...
I think it was, yep.
Yeah, it
Their
was.
first VGL.
Ooh,
Yep.
lad. All right. Well, they're good. We're using the pizza ball. I'm going to use the justification that Pizza Crust Apocalypse Mon is in. Because there's no Digiball in here for some reason. There used to be a Digiball. I don't know why there
The,
isn't now.
the Digikaka ball, you mean?
I'm going to assume you don't... Well, what kit would you like? Do you want your just traditional red? Not blue. All right, so we can just do the traditional red here.
The classic.
All right, let me know if that's good, and we should be good to go otherwise. We're good. All right, here we go. Second quarterfinal, Digi versus MBG.
Let's go.
Manager tips. When losing, request a sub as soon as possible to gain a potential pause abuse advantage.
QD knows this very well.
Yep.
This is how XTG won.
Reminder that the only constant in victory or defeat is you.
Me?
You, yes.
Ah, thank you.
All right. Here are your anthems. Danganronpa still lives on in our hearts.
Hope.
Hmm.
Just hope.
Well, that's what Digimon maybe needs, some hope to redeem themselves from the group stage, get a win out of this somehow. They
Or
have
maybe
been,
MBG just figured it out.
yeah, I
And,
mean,
and there's only despair after this.
Digi have fought their way here. They had to go through survival round to get here, so see if they learned anything.
That's correct, yeah.
Uh, let's open up with some chances as throwing goes in. The knight catches it.
If you...
Getting a little, alright, yeah, that chant hopefully giving them some inspiration for their defense there. Let's do a Digimon chant.
Why do you get to taste the best life has to offer while all I do is choke on its leftovers? Answer me this! Why do all of you get the pizza while I get the crust?
I can't take all these metaphors! Boy, this guy really holds a grudge.
Yeah, there you go, pizza crust.
Yeah, pizza cross.
Mamma mia.
But man, that little jig, that music from MBG brought me back. Good lord. Napoleonic Warfare, such a meme-filled experience. But a great experience.
Yeah, I've never really seen anybody talk about NW. Ooh, wow, long shot with a curl on it. But it goes
Ooh.
straight to Millie.
But yeah, it's not really talked about that much in MBG, I guess. It ran its course. I mean, it's still quite active. The community, it has like regiments and battles and everything like that.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Leomon dies
So,
from... Oh, go ahead.
so far, an equal performance from both sides, I would say.
Yeah, it's been pretty end-to-end. Clashing against each other. No real advantage just yet. Leomon dies wide.
Ooh, dangerous.
Not a bad idea. Like, he put a curl on that, trying to get that in, but not enough.
Not enough umph, as they say.
"20 minutes in, goal kick. Single Knight putting it over to Harless. Sea Raider to 8 years. Trying to find Butter. Does actually, despite that little disruption there. Despite everything, it gets crossed into the box! Harless is wide on the head.
Ah, it was quite close. But a little bit more refinement on MBG's end is probably needed. This was quite lucky after all.
Yeah. 8 years doing a good job keeping that going, though. Goal kick. Leomon puts it down for Edamon on the wing. Edamon dribbling with it. Gives it to Recolors. Back to Edamon. Edamon around the lore. Hooking it over. Digimon did not survive. Is wide.
So far, I would say, I don't know. It's just going back and forth, really.
It's going back and forth, and they're kind of doing the same thing on each end. They're crossing and looking for a header.
Besides that one beginning shot from Digi and that really long Bluter shot from MBG, so far it's been quite peaceful, I say.
Just some skirmishes. Nothing big. King Harless trying to get that to Sea Raider. A little too slow. Let's do some more chance. Mommy Express! Denied by the defense. Shotgun, I believe, got in the way of that. And let's do a Digichan on the other end.
Alright. Ready to go? I'm ready. Ready? Let's go. The Digi pollution is up and running. Did you see? Did you hear? Did you know it was coming? A Digi destiny starts today. Let me hear you say Digimon, Digimon.
To be honest, I haven't touched Digimon in such a long time.
Yeah, I haven't really been in it either for a long time. I hear the new games are good, like the one that Anthem's from. The,
That's
Cyber
nice,
Sleuth.
actually.
Yeah.
To see Digimon still like alive.
Yeah, and they've got
not,
the new anime series where Leomon died yet again.
I mean, is it really a Digimon series if Leomon doesn't die?
Apparently not. That's like 25 fucking years of Leomon dying, I think. Maybe a little less.
It's like purgatory for Leomon.
Yeah. His own personal hell, dying every day. Only to wake up and have to die again.
Wait, what's like the context of him dying? Does it like happen like to save someone or
Hold
to
on, 8
sacrifice
years
himself?
saved!
Oof, good try.
Good save out of Millie. And it depends on the series, because it's not always the same version of Leomon too. Like there's another one that's like Bancho Leomon that dies, and usually it's a sacrifice that causes intense tragedy in the aftermath.
Aha, I get it. Leomon is like the emotional punching bag.
He's Aslan, yeah. He's the Jesus allegory.
Lion Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And that's the end of that half. 0-0. 2 shots off, both off target for Digi. 2 shots, 1 on target for MBG, which was saved. So, not a lot happening. Both teams just kind of going end-to-end with not great results out of their offense and some pretty good results out of their defense.
Yeah, this could be some time for changes from MBG's half, to be honest.
Maybe. I think they're probably gonna want to see which way the winds are gonna blow. But we could, if it stays 0-0, I imagine some changes will happen a little later. They haven't
Yeah,
called
pretty much.
anything. They haven't called anything now. So on to the second half. MBG
Maybe some
kicking
chance
off.
to fire them up, to
Oh
get
yeah.
some goals.
All right.
Less talking, more raiding.
Yes. Less talking, more rating.
He's called Machine Dramon. This metallic mutant can
More
roll
scoring.
Digimon.
Please,
Just what
guys.
I'm looking for. Victims.
I'm gonna sleep here.
Giga Can.
Not
Cao denying Leomon. Omega is into the net!
Oh, what a shot! Amazing!
Fell on his
Absolutely
ass.
amazing.
Fell on his ass for it, but it got some results, and that is 1-0 for Digi. Alright, and MVG want to look at their preset 3. So there it is.
Yeah, I think it's time for some changes. Because this isn't really.
Do you want
Yeah.
more specific details, MVG manager? Sorry, go ahead.
Because like this isn't really the DG. I mean, I guess it is the DG from group stages, but clearly MBG needs some proper changes, some proper tactics to actually counter them, because they've been looking quite equal, and the goal from Digi just proves that this can go on really.
Alright, they just wanted to look at their presets real quick. They're going to go with 3. So they are going with some changes here on their preset 3 from preset 1. And, yep, Digi have gotten onto the board here about 50-ish minutes in.
I mean, still plenty of time for MBG to catch up, but
Yeah, they haven't been toothless, but
it's not a situation you really want to be.
no, you don't really want to be in the back foot if you can help it. Reread the lore.
Especially in a quarterfinal.
Oh, Butter! Oh, Butter no caught! Millie got it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. He slipped
Yep, too
on
slippery.
himself. But it seems changes are doing something.
That was a decent attack. There was a lot of lobbing passes there. That could help them out, get a little quicker.
Give some heat to the attack.
Yeah. Cyber Sluts. Digimon did not survive. Extreme Jihad. He has to go out to Cyber Sluts. The Sluts crossing it over. Leomon! Very wide.
Oh, Leah, man.
Yeah, they didn't get a goal off this header, this cross header. They got it from like a bounce off of Leomon in the center that got to Omega.
Yeah. Yeah, PES 19 and headers are not a great combination.
No.
You will like rarely see them actually work.
But Tanya gets
But
bullied off the ball by Edamon. And South bullies it off of Leomon. Butter
Listen.
popping it over to Batania FC. No, Recolors just runs in, takes it away from him.
Listen. I'm not racist. I just don't like the monkeys.
8 monkeys. Simple as. Alright, subs. MBG wants to do them as well. Digi. Cyber Sluts are going to come off for Anal Man. Extreme Jihad's going to come off. Let's have Lilithmon in. And I guess Recolor's coming out for the Kaiser.
Oh god, that green, what's it called? Agumon is so cursed. I don't like it.
The Recolor.
Yeah. It doesn't bode well.
Sub 2 tired and hold the third. Alright. It's looking like the horse fucker's going to come out. Do you want the waifu or the ejaculator? Meanwhile, looks like probably Sea Raider, yeah. So the infamous Mountain Blade will come in. Waifu in. Alright. There you go. And hold the third.
Ah, the beautiful pure step waifu. Also, good manga. I recommend it.
If no goals, timeout at 77. Alright. Leomon kept that in. Wow. And then there's a foul.
Wow.
8 monkeys!
Oh.
8 yellow cards! Simple as! Come on!
Come on, lad. Let me play.
I'm surprised that was a card. There was no actual foot content. That was pure knee.
He got rough with the monkey.
Free kick results in nothing. It's headed out. Pizza Crust gets the ball. Edamon from the Kaiser. Edamon trying to put it into the box, but it's popped out for a throw-in.
Oh. Poor poop.
Poor lore. Digimon, Leomon, saved just barely by the single knight.
Ooh, good save. Also, it is quite funny how like the knight has his full armor, but he has the gloves
Oh, yeah.
for goalkeeping.
Well, yeah, he needs the flexibility. He can't just have gauntlets on. Butter heads it out. Lilithmon picks
Not
it
full
up.
plate then.
The Kaiser boots it out. 8 years. It's back into Digi's possession. But Tanya killing again! Uh-oh.
Oh lad.
Oh no. Oh no! Don't do it. You fucking cookie. Don't do it! Okay, he isn't doing it. She isn't doing it.
He's a good lad.
Grandma's not giving another yellow yet. But Batanya's really got to look out. Like, that's going to be his last warning.
Pretty much. Any more and he's getting the second yellow.
Leomon's wide. Ambitious.
He doesn't really die in this game as he whites. Almost everything he like actually tried to do ended up with like not even being on target.
Still 3 minutes out from that timeout. Oh, move timeout to now. Shit. Alright. Sorry. What would you like to do on this timeout? I mean, he just said it. I just didn't catch it in time to stop before the kick. Slap on false fullbacks. Gigan and +1. And go.
Ooh.
Or,
I mean...
well, is that it for you? You said go +1.
I mean, it's prime time for some proper aggressive changes because 25 minutes are left and being down 1 goal.
Actually, it's only 15 minutes.
Oh, only only 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're at like 75. Push up both mids too. How much do you want them pushed up? A little. Well, I'll do like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How's that? I'm assuming you meant the wing mids also. Or the wide center midfielders, rather. Yeah, good enough? Alright, is that good for you? I'm going to assume so, but... just waiting in case.
Perhaps
Yep,
it's time
all
for
good.
the F1, F3 tactic. The cornerstone of
And
every Mountain Blade
plus
player.
1. There you go, MBG. So they have activated the win button, yes. Can they do anything
F1,
with it? 8 years wrestling Apocalypse Mon with it. Cannot keep it. Finally, they call a
Jesus.
foul.
He feels the pain and he brings the pain.
Listen, he's
Hey,
a dodecahedron. How can you foul that?
well, 8 years of suffering simply can't do it, I guess.
It's going to be 8+1 if they stay in early access.
Bro, please don't.
It doesn't count. Literally
It
doesn't
doesn't
count.
count.
Early access does not count as a release. IMHO. Mountain Blade looking for Botania. Reread the lore. Trying to get ahead to 8 years. Butter! Long shot saved!
Oh, boy. Fuck.
They get a corner out of it.
This is looking dire for MBG.
Little
To
bit,
go
yeah.
to go on out on an 1-0.
They got 10 minutes. Pure step waifu taking the kick, but Tanya is gonna go wide.
Ah, Batania.
Fucking
You fat
picks.
bastard. Love falling, love missing goals. Simple as.
They get another corner out of it. Apparently it hit a defender. Reread the lore. Edamon's gonna head it away. The infamous Mountain Blade. Trying to keep that away from Edelman. Can't. Pure step waifu will get it. Has to get around Omega. Going way over to Botania. Gets it to reread the lore. 8 years. Loses it to the Apocalypse Mon.
MBG needs to hurry.
Yeah,
With 5 minutes left,
they're running out
and
of
probably.
time.
Oh, it's looking grim.
Knight, or King Harless. Excuse me, King Harless. Waifu, Butter. 8 years, popping it over. No, cannot find King Harless. Shotgun is in the way.
Oh no.
They can't find that final touch. Nice interception, Harless. Crust again into the fucking pizza crust.
Digi defense is just laying it on.
Pizza crust, Apocalypse Mon just denying them entirely. 2 minutes of stoppage. Omega! Omega loses the ball. They got to get it up now. Butter killed. They can't get the ball back. It's over.
It's over.
Leomon dies. Sinks the dagger.
Ah, the nail in the coffin.
And with that, Digi advanced to face XCG in the semi. 2-0. That's gonna do it. Digi have gotten their revenge. 2-0 over MBG.
Yep.
Poop. Yeah, a little bit.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah, a bit of a tragedy. Seems to be a day of those.
Oh, well, I mean, perhaps MBG went to this game expecting another win. Perhaps there was simply not enough like preparation. But as I said at the beginning, everything could have happened, and Digi is the team who still won in the survival rounds and the group stages.
Yeah, Digi have been kind of clawing their way out so far, and they've kind of done it again today. This second half had plenty of shots actually from both sides, and Digi even more like they had the same accuracy, 3 shots each on target. But Digi, I guess, the difference was them getting a little more shots going, and their keeper
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah, the keeper did a good job.
And
I mean,
Pizza
the
Crust,
night in full.
Pizza
Yeah,
Crust Apocalypse Mon doing a really good job of defending as well for Digi late.
that's true. I mean, the whole Digi defense did a pretty good job, just choking up those strikers from MBG.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both Butter and both King Harlots were simply bogged down by the defense. No real place for place for actually scoring goals or finishing the attack.
Yeah, and it wasn't really one-sided. MVG had good stuff going, but like you said, yeah, the defense just in general doing a good job keeping them out, choking them out there at the edge of the box.
Butter Bros, I can't believe this. We were done in by the autopilot abuse.
Yep, Autopilot lives on to go to the top 4. Leomon dies with a 7-5 as your man of the match. Batania and the Horsefucker getting 4 5s.
The two worst factions.
Fucking picks. And
But
just
yeah,
all 6s and above, except for a 5-5 for that sub there for Digi. South's out
there's
with a
nothing
5.
more. There's nothing more to be said, really.
52 minutes Omega from Leomon dies. 68-minute Batania FC yellow card. Subs came on after that. And then a 90 plus 3. Leomon dies from Digimon did not survive.
The final nail in the coffin. Well, congratulations, Digi.
Yeah, congratulations, Digi. Moving on to the semis, going up against XCG. Can XCG put a stop to the Autopilot Menace? Or is Digi going to swing their way into the finals over XCG?
To be honest, I will give XCG the favor. I think they're a capable team. They've shown it.
They are an extremely capable team, I would say, in my opinion. So it should be quite a match. We'll see. But let's see. Digi playing on the right half of the time, and MBG playing down the center half the time. And there's your ball winning areas. Yeah, that matches up. All right, we're halfway done with quarterfinals. We're gonna move into the bottom bracket now, and we're gonna do AKG versus DNG.
Ooh, should be a very fun game. I can already see it.
It'll be interesting, definitely, for sure, in one way or another. But I don't know if you're sticking around. Probably not, right?
Probably not. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for commentating this game.
Oh, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure to commentate on these games.
Oh yeah.
So, see ya, and thank you for having me.
No problem. See you later. All right. So, we're gonna play the Digi Victory Anthem, and we're gonna move on to that match. Should be a barn burner, maybe, or a blowout. It'll be something, all right.
蝶になってきらめく風に乗って今すぐ君に会いに行こう余計なことなんて忘れた方がマシさこれ以上しゃれてる時間はない何が